Hey YouTube land, today I'm going to just discuss speakers very briefly. I had bought this pair of Pioneer speakers. This is car speakers, but it's kind of universal. And they rated the frequency response to, from like 32 hertz, which is low, up to like 20,000 plus or whatever. Human hearing is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So I installed them. I was all excited. My 2008 Subaru Outback, totally pumped. And rear doors. I get them in. I'm like, these things barely make any bass, any sound, whatever. So I start looking through the manual. And I see this graph on the outside of this box. And this won't focus, but maybe it will. Anyway, well, there you go. So speakers are normally rated at like plus or minus 3 dB. This speaker actually is rated at a ludicrous minus 20 dB. Oh, 32 hertz at minus 20. Oh, so basically I'll never hear that unless I've got it cranked, and then all the other frequencies are so loud that I'll never hear that. So anyway, even if we compare that to this is a Jensen. This is the cheapest thing I could buy. And kind of, I wanted to go old school with it. Like, man, Jensen, we used to always put like Jensen coax and triacs and everything, you know, with blue surrounds and everything. And those cranked pretty good. So I was like, well, I know they'd kind of gone away, but maybe they were making an honest effort to make something good again. I know they got reacquired, so. Anyway, this is a Dub series speaker, 6.5 inch, ordered from Crutchfield. It's got a poly mica woofer, which is like, holds, polypropylene. It's not paper, so it's not going to get destroyed by moisture and stuff. Rubber surround, which is also good for excursion and for weather resistance. And it has, this is a $40 pair of speakers. It has a 1-inch silk dome tweeter, which in terms of, I like silk tweeters, they're not too harsh and they've got a very stable frequency response. And a lot of the speakers I've owned, home speakers, have had silk dome. So 1-inch silk dome, 6.5 inch poly, rubber surround woofer, and a totally like decent sized magnet. This is supposed to be sort of a shallow mount, I think, for the door. And it's pretty beefy. It's not a cast basket, but I mean it's dyke. It's a steel basket. It's pretty good. And of course Crutchfield sends you some speaker connects, which I already know fit because I have the Pioneers in there now, and they send you the adapters to fit the doors, blah blah blah. But anyway, this speaker is rated down to 42 hertz, and their frequency thing here is come on now, minus 3 dB, which is totally normal. Like most manufacturers, at least home audio gear, especially the better ones, if you can get plus or minus 1 dB, that's like a really flat within that range that they're given, and minus 3 is totally respectable. So this thing's will probably even go a little deeper than that and still be very audible. So hopefully they started making cool stuff again. Panel tools I bought for, you get older, it's like, I don't want to break any more clips, $10. And then I also bought boom mat baffles because I want the sound coming into my car, not out. And I like a tight punchy bass, which that's more likely going to be as opposed to like a ported or an infinite baffle or designs like that. So it might, it should still go deep, it would be quicker. The roll off changes the roll off, I think. And anyway, so I'm gonna pop these in with help from these guys. Actually, not. It's too hot out for them today, but yeah, I'll let you know how they go. Maybe we'll have a video for that too.